Hello Aquarius, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a mid-month reading for October, and we're going to be concentrating on the energies for this upcoming week and into the rest of the month. Please keep in mind this is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with you. Please take what you like and leave the rest for someone else. Also, please go check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to ensure that you are getting all of the messages that correlate with your natal chart. Okay, it's going to be important that you watch all of the readings that are most related to the signs that correlate with you. Okay. Also, there will be an extended reading at the end, and I also am opening up my schedule for personal readings. Everything is listed in the description box below. All right, I wanted to let you know that in my meditation for you before I began the reading, I did feel there was an emotional withdrawal from you. Not from you, how do I put this? So you're emotionally withdrawing currently to focus on your abundance. Okay, that's the message that I received. So we'll see what these cards say and what the tarot has to say for you, but that's the main energy that I felt in my meditation. Okay, you're emotionally withdrawing from something right now, and you're going to be focusing on your abundance, meaning your money, your stability, your foundation, okay, your well-being overall. Okay, all right, let's jump right in. Spirit, please utilize me as a channel to relay the messages to Aquarius for mid-month in October and into November. Thank you. Expectation, first card on the table. Occupation. False person, marriage. That false person has been coming out for a lot of people. There's still a lot of people in this woke mentality. Need to wake up. Wake the F up, people. Right? Okay. For you, Aquarius, I do see here right off the bat, we talked about you emotionally withdrawing from something to focus on your abundance. I do feel here that you're waiting for something, and this could be a new job. This could possibly be maybe you starting a new business, right? The occupation card talks about work. Now, keep in mind that this kind of work, and you may not know this, obviously I'm the reader, I should be telling you this, but in this card, this type of work is not easy. It's not a luxurious job. Just so you know, okay? If you're doing production work, you're working in a warehouse, you're a truck driver, you are a construction worker, right? Those types of jobs, they're not easy, but very, very needed, okay? I do feel here that that's the kind of work you're going to be doing. I believe that's blue-collar work. I could be wrong, but correct me if I'm wrong. Please put that in the comments. But, the really, really needed jobs. I love our truck drivers. If you're a truck driver, shout out to you. I love you guys. Without you, we would have nothing. Okay? That's what I'm saying. These kinds of people who do the work that is required in order for everyone else to have the things that they have. If it wasn't for our truckers, we wouldn't have food. We wouldn't have, the things that we need, our everyday necessities, toothpaste, toilet paper, right? So, yeah, this is the kind of work that I feel that you're headed towards, and you're waiting for possibly someone to reach out to you, maybe to offer you some sort of position, or you have put your resume out and you're looking for work. And it's hard to find work. I mean, it's hard to find workers nowadays. The employers are having a hard time because nobody wants to work. You do. Aquarius, you're not lazy. And I do feel that. Okay, I feel that you are ready. You're ready to work. I'm sorry, I have to let my dog out to pee. I'm going to pause the video for just a second. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, Aquarius. Sorry, my doggie, she's old, so I have to watch out for her. Anyway, so there may be something here that is going to allow you to move into your abundance and emotionally, be fulfilled with what you're doing. I do feel that, as I said, you're not lazy, so I feel like you do enjoy that hard work. And it's tough to find people like you in this economy at this time. Nobody wants to work, so I like that energy. We do have a false person here, and this is really talking about someone who hides behind a mask. I actually see two people here. I see a woman and a man. Okay, put that how it resonates for you. But there is someone here who may be a little bit shady. Maybe someone who breadcrumbs. Maybe someone who just isn't forthcoming with who they are. Okay, put that how it resonates for you. I do see also marriage and main male. Okay, so I'm feeling here that you need to be very careful. If this is someone who is masquerading as someone who wants to get married to you, or someone who is wanting to make a commitment, this could be a man. We have the main male here. Okay, this could be the man who is coming to you and, breadcrumbing you, or someone who says they love you but shows different, right? You could be this man. Put it how it resonates. Okay, please put it how it resonates, because it's a general reading and you have to make sure that you put it into context for yourself. Okay, there is a marriage here, or there is some sort of proposal or some sort of commitment. But because the false person is here, you need to be careful. You need to be very discerning with who you're allowing into your circle and who you are actually going to be committing to. Make sure that you know this person really well. If they're putting up a mask and they're not showing their true self, and they're, masquerading as somebody they're not, that's a big red flag. Big red flag. So don't jump into a marriage just because you want to be married, just because you want the benefits or whatever comes with marriage. I have no idea whatever that is, but just be careful. And that's what I'm being asked to tell you. Be very careful. Okay? So let's go ahead and see what the tarot has in store for you, Aquarius. I'm going to be doing a Celtic cross spread for you today. And we're going to be also, as I said at the beginning of, sorry, that was really loud. I apologize for that. As I said at the beginning of the reading, I'm going to be doing an extended reading, so you can access that after this reading. And we're going to dive deep into the messages that come out today to find out more as to what's going on with you in October and into November. Okay, let's dive right in. Spirit, what do we have for Aquarius? No hesitation, right? I love how Spirit does that. Okay, Ace of Wands. This is that passionate new beginning. This card talks about really, really loving what you do. Again, I feel like you're a very outgoing person. You love to work. You love to get things done. You're not a lazy person. So this is really showing that you want to get started with something. Again, emotionally withdrawing from something that doesn't serve you and moving towards your abundance, your material abundance, okay? Your material prosperity in work, in a project, in a new business, in maybe even school. Could be starting school. Whatever it is for you, I feel like this is really what you want to do, and it's in your heart to do it, and you want to take action on this. Now, let's see what is crossing you. This could either be a challenge or an opportunity. Okay, we have the Two of Wands. There's two options here, two different paths you can take. Okay? You can go down a path of developing your educational background, your skills, put off maybe working a full-time job, maybe going to school and working part-time. Or You can go down a full-time career with the skills you have now and really, really put every ounce of your effort into it, right? Depending on your situation, whatever you're going through at this time, you really have two options. You have two choices here. That's the dilemma, okay? There could be one path that is very lucrative and one path that is very creative and maybe doesn't pay as much, but is very emotionally fulfilling for you, okay? And you're going to have to decide. Okay, you're going to have to decide which one you want to take and which one is more beneficial for you at this time. Let's see what's occupying your thoughts. Okay, it flew out in the upright and then it reversed. You saw that, right? And I'm going to have to take the reversal because that's how it landed. Okay. The Hermit usually talks to me of personal reflection, of really reserving time for yourself. And so because I already see out here that you are a hard worker, you could be working a lot at this time and maybe not taking enough time for yourself to do the self-care. You could be working overtime hours and focusing on your money, right? But you definitely have to make sure that you are taking time for yourself as well. In your thoughts, you may feel like, okay, I don't have time for that. I don't have time to take a walk. I don't have time to enjoy a bubble bath. I don't have time to have beers with my friends. I don't have time to go out to eat, right? I only have time for work. Be careful with that, but I do see that that's kind of where your mentality is. I feel like you're just a really hard worker and you put your all into the things that you do. So that's currently what's on your mind right now, not really focused on your well-being. So be careful with that because that can really be detrimental to your health, okay? I'm being asked to tell you to take care of yourself. All right, let's see what's in your foundation. Justice. So the Justice card talks about the law sometimes. You could have been going through some court battles, or maybe you currently are still dealing with the court system in some way. Okay? If that's not you, if you're not going through any sort of proceedings or court battles, really what this card is it's just saying that you're feeling, that there needs to be balance or that you are feeling balanced at this time. Okay? But the Justice card is righting the wrongs. So you could be possibly working on fixing some of the things that may be out of balance. Okay? Maybe righting some wrongs, maybe facing the consequences for some of the things that have happened to you recently or in the past. Again, goes back to this system, the law, right? The justice system. If maybe you are someone who has been involved with some sort of activity that has caused you to be in trouble or having to deal with the law, you're righting those wrongs. You're doing the right thing to fix it. Okay? And you're definitely working on that law of attraction, the sense of bringing things back into balance. Okay, because as you know, everything that you put out into the world, everything, words, actions, etc., come back to you. So Justice talks about that as well, karma. And I feel like you're righting the wrongs in your life to make things go right for yourself and do the right thing. Okay, let's see what the recent past looks like. Beautiful. We have the 10 of Pentacles. So in the recent past, Aquarius, I feel like you have really, really, again, going back to my meditation, I feel like you have decided that whatever is not emotionally fulfilling for you, you're stepping aside and you're saying, I don't have time for that. If you as a person or a situation comes in, if a person, let me rephrase that. If a person or a situation comes in to your life, it doesn't serve you, upsets you, makes you feel sad, or makes you feel bad or upset or whatever, right? It's not emotionally fulfilling for you. You are making the conscious decision to turn it around and say, I'm sorry, but that doesn't serve me. So I have to move in a different direction that is going to be more abundant for me. You're focused on your money. You're focused on home life. You're focused on your family. You're focused on long-term investments and retirement from a job. You want to put that work in. As I said earlier, you want to make sure that you have this long-term legacy, right, for yourself and for your family. Right? You may not have children. You may have children. Depends, on your situation. But I just feel like you're really focused on attaining the things that are going to be materially prosperous for you, physically grounding for you, home life, having a home, having a vehicle, having a good running vehicle, having money in your pocket, having food on the table, those sorts of things. Okay, this is earth energy. Okay, the tangible things that are important in life. Okay, so recent past, you've kind of turned those tables and realized that you're not going to focus on things that no longer serve you. Beautiful energy. I do love that for you, Aquarius. Let's look and see what your immediate future looks like. Yeah. The 8 of Pentacles. This is hard work. This is hard work. It really is. And you're ready to do it. And you're the one that's going to get paid because you're willing to do the work. There's a lot of overtime available for you. If you really want to hustle and make some good money, there's availability here for you because, as I said, the economy is really, really sketchy right now and people don't want to work. You do. And you're going to be working hard. There is coming something. Why can't I talk? Oh, that's right. Mercury retrograde is kicking my ass. That's why. There is something coming for you that I feel is an opportunity. Maybe you've been waiting for, right? We have the expectation card out here. You've been waiting for this. You've been waiting for an opportunity and it's knocking at your door. It is knocking at your door. You're just waiting. You're ready for it. Okay, so let's see what's blocking you. Okay, I can obviously see here that you're not taking time for yourself, Aquarius. You're not allowing yourself to let loose or take extra time for yourself to, and sometimes indulgence, it's not a bad thing if you do it in moderation. For example, if you love to party, there's nothing wrong with going out for one night and having a good time and letting loose with your friends. Of course, every night is not a good thing, but you got to allow yourself to enjoy life. Okay? And I'm sorry. I can't talk today. It is been really difficult for me, this Mercury retrograde. For 2 weeks I have been really, really in a bad way. But I'm trying. Please stick with me. Please bear with me, okay? So as I was saying, yeah, just allow yourself, okay? Allow yourself to have that moment and then get back to it. Get back to it, right? Because if you don't, you're just going to be overworking yourself. You're going to be overwhelming yourself and you're never going to be able to take a breather. And then you're going to end up getting ill or, falling in this rut where you just, it can happen. It has happened to me. I know, I'm speaking from experience. Please just take some time for yourself. Let's see what's blocking you. I'm going to go ahead and stop ranting now, okay? The Ace of Cups. Interesting. This is what's blocking you. Aquarius, is there someone that you might be interested in? Is there someone interested in you is the question. There's new love. But if you're not loving on yourself, my dear, how are you going to allow someone else to come in and love on you? That's the problem. That's the problem, okay? Open yourself up to internal love for yourself and love from others, because this can also talk about internal love. It doesn't have to be with someone else. It can talk about your own love for yourself. Okay, you're blocking that. Even if it's an hour a day that you go and just stop what you're doing. Okay, after work. If you like to shop, go to Ross for an hour and go walk around. Get yourself a nice dress or a nice t-shirt. If you like to, I don't know. If you like to read, go to Barnes and Noble. Go look around for a great book before you go home. Pick out a great book and spend that hour finding that book so that you can indulge in a wonderful book 15 to 20 minutes a day. Those types of things are important, okay? Giving yourself that space and loving on yourself, okay? There's nothing wrong with it. Okay, let's see what's in your environment, what's influencing you at this time. The 8 of Swords. Ooh, quick communication. Okay. Could be travel. You could be coming across an opportunity that asks you to travel, maybe for work. You could be traveling to see family as well. I'm getting that. But nonetheless, this talks about something coming in quickly. And actually, I'm going to take that back because I looked at this wrong. I thought this was the 8 of Wands. This is the 8 of Swords. Different energy here. Let me start over on this card, okay? Okay, so this is telling me here, Aquarius, that you are feeling like you can't move. Okay, this is feeling like you're stuck in a rut, okay? You maybe are in a position where you feel obligated. You feel obligated to stay in a position where you are. Like if this is a relationship or this is a work situation, there's an obligation here that you feel like you can't get out of. But at the end of the day, you can. You really can. This is more in your mind. This is more something that is mentally distracting you from moving forward. Okay? This could be really mentally draining for you, because if you're feeling like you can't, and it goes back to this 2 of Wands, right? Having 2 paths. You got to choose. Maybe you have 2 jobs. Okay, maybe you have 2 jobs and you're saying, well, do I stay at this one? Do I continue to work both jobs and break my back? Or do I pick one and ask for more money? That kind of thing. Okay? You feel obligated. Maybe you've been at one job for a long time and you're like, well, I don't want to leave this person stranded. I mean, nobody wants to work. Only I do. I'm willing to help this person out. And I don't know if they'll be able to replace me because nobody wants to work. That's not your problem, Aquarius. That's not your problem. I hate to be so blunt, but it's not. You have to look out for your own well-being. If you're breaking your back and you're working, for this person and you're also taking on other responsibilities, but maybe leaving this job is going to really help you open up more time for the things that you love to do, then that's what you should do. Okay? Don't put yourself on the line for others. Again, I know that sounds like I'm an asshole. I'm sorry, but you shouldn't do that, and I wouldn't do that. I do what I love to do. I'm not going to put myself in a situation where it's going to make someone else happy and I'm miserable. I don't do that. I don't think anybody should do that. Make yourself happy. Give yourself the love that you deserve. Okay? That's my advice to you, and that's, my guidance for you, because I'm only speaking from experience in my own life. That's what I do. Again, take it with a grain of salt, because at the end of the day, it's your decision. And that little tidbit there was my own personal advice, not the cards, okay? Just because I feel that that's what's happening here. You're busting your ass for someone, and you may not have to. You're doing it out of obligation. That's what I feel, okay? All right, so let's see what your hopes and your fears are here. The Three of Swords. Ooh. That's a tough energy. Now, in this particular deck, I do feel there is two sides to the coin here. Either someone has stabbed you. So if you could see this card, look closely. There's two scenarios. The person sitting on the top of the person on the bottom is either stabbing that person in the back and saying, you know, F you, right? Stabbing that person in the back. Or there is someone who's trying to take that sword out of your back. Someone who's trying to help you. Only you will know what scenario fits for you. But the hope is that for you, someone is helping you. Someone's trying to help. In your fears, you don't want to be stabbed in the back again, okay? Or ever. None of us do, right? It's painful. So put it how it resonates, and we will clarify in the extended what this card is talking about exactly, okay? If someone's stabbing you in the back, maybe someone is doing something behind your back. We'll find out. If someone's trying to help you take that sword out of your back so that you can, you know, have a little bit more of a clear path, we'll find out. Okay? Let's see what the outcome is. Of course, this is the outcome. The Nine of Pentacles. Financial independence. I feel like you already are very financially independent, Aquarius. I don't feel like you have any problems with your money because the Ten of Pentacles is out here on the table. Okay? You're focused on your material prosperity, your abundance, and your stability. And you don't have to depend on anybody for anything. Okay? I do feel very strongly that you are very good with your money. Okay? You are financially stable and independent already because you are a hard worker. That's what this card talks to me about. And that's what it's been talking to me. This whole reading has been talking to me about from the get-go. You being a very hard worker, not being lazy, and really, you know, buckling down and doing what you have to do. There are maybe some obstacles here with this Justice card, possibly with the law, maybe righting some wrongs to, you know, set things straight for yourself. Not taking enough time to enjoy the good things in life. Okay? But I'm going to pull more cards for you, Aquarius, because I want to dive deeper into this. I do want to see who this false person is. We haven't really seen anybody out here, but it could be this Three of Swords talking about someone who's trying to be deceptive, stab you in the back. Let's take a look at that in this extended reading, okay? I want to see this Ace of Cups, if there is someone new trying to come towards you, or if this is your own love for yourself. And this work. And Ten of Pentacles, your money. I want to look more closely about, you know, what's going on with your money. So if you want to join me, please click the first link in the description box to the extended reading. And also, if you're interested in a personal reading, reach out to me. You can visit my website or email me at mysticsoulguidance@gmail.com. I will respond to your email directly. And so go ahead and join me over there. If you can't make the extended reading, that's fine. You will be seeing me again. I will be doing more readings in the upcoming weeks, and especially doing the November reading, okay, in a couple weeks. So I love you guys. Thanks for being here. And as always, you know, Love and light to you, and have a wonderful month in October. I am excited about the month of October because I love Halloween. As you can see, I always have my skulls out, and I love spiders. But that's just me, and to me, Halloween is all year long, so I love October. Have a great month, guys. Okay, love and light, and until next time, namaste.